Okay, we're recording again. Okay, let's hope it doesn't crash. This room is creepy and I have no idea what kind of room it's supposed to be. Turpentine, we need that. We also need these nails because of reasons. We're gonna take them. Oh, right. Electricity manual. Everything lying around you find in a Nancy Drew game is relevant because we've got this dead phone that we have to charge, and lo and behold, you can charge a phone with fruit and nails and pennies and these things.
I don't have all the parts I need.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. This is a thing. You get an Easter egg in here. Easter eggs in the game are literal eggs. I mean, not like edible ones, but they're egg-shaped things, and you collect them, and it's...
This looks like a painting. I should find somewhere to place it.
In your pocket! I want to know what kind of, like, bag Nancy carries around. Hey, it didn't freeze! That's so cool. Okay, Jarro pennies. This is a... So we need... Also, a scythe can fall on us. See all this shit we're picking up? It's just kind of like, okay, cool. Cool. There's a naked mole rat that runs across the ground here every once in a while, which is creepy as hell. Shadow figure! This game was terrifying the first time I played it. This is another Thornton. It's so dark. It's really difficult to see. We're gonna go upstairs and do it.
It looks like the painting is missing.
Yeah, man, where is that thing? There's Franklin Thornton. This is the bag of cotton. That's also ours now. This is where Nancy's gonna sleep. And this is... Jovic Tech. That's a reference to the game The Deadly Device. And this is an EMF reader. Sorry, I'm burping because I just ate. Okay. An EMF reader. This is another, legit. This is a real-life ghost hunting thing. EMF is electromagnetic field. And the theory is that when spirits manifest, like shadow figures or just like, if they're in the room, they draw energy from things and people and stuff, and that changes the electromagnetic field. And so if you get a really high rating, there's probably spirit activity. And I have no idea what an EMF reader is actually for. And this is Savannah Woodham's book about the ghost Charlotte. And Charlotte, okay, it took me like a while to figure out like what the hell was going on with Charlotte the first time I played this. Basically, Charlotte's the ghost, and that's supposed to be her on the cover. Charlotte is, or was, because she's dead, Clara's cousin. So the girl that went missing is Jessalyn, and Clara is Jessalyn's mom, so the ghost is Jessalyn's dead aunt. And she is dressed in a ball gown because she is not actually from the 1800s. She is from the 1980s, and she died on the night of her 21st birthday, which was a masquerade. So that's why she looks really old-timey, even though she isn't. And that's really confusing. And I don't know why they did it like that. Except it's more, it would be kind of dumb if she was in 1980s clothes. That's Jackson. Oh shit, Nancy! Anyway, this is the ghost. animation of that hoop skirt's pretty good because that is how they move.
What was that?
This is amazing. Look at how beautiful you are. Okay. This is Charlotte's room. It's locked. Oh, we don't know Charlotte's
What's
room.
that smudge? It almost looks like something was painted over.
Time to deface a painting. For real though, we're gonna do this. Look,
Something back there.
Nancy gives 0 fucks
What is
about
that?
anything.
Are those graves?
This is supposed to be Charlotte, I think. Ish. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. This is Clara. Supposedly. Okay, that's the upstairs. There's not much to the mansion, actually.
Nancy. I saw something really strange. I did too. What do you think that was? Excuse me, I need to be alone.
Oof. The game, like, Jessalyn and Addison reference Clara as being, like, really cold and mean, but I actually really like her, and I think she's really, the voice acting is really good. And the animation of her body language is the best in the game. It's not much, but, I don't know, it's more realistic than Colton's voguing all the time. Voguing is posing.
Hi.
That's what that means.
What do you think of Clara?
She's just a little severe until you get to know her.
And
He needs to
then
calm down.
I wouldn't know.
You're holding something back.
So what if I am?
Ooh! He's pissing off everybody.
Can't stay away.
See? He's aware of time. This is such a development.
How did you and Jessalyn meet?
I saw her one day and thought, this is the girl I'm gonna marry. Then I threw a rock at her face.
Like, metaphorically?
No, I was just a kid. I had a very limited game book. She still has a little scar. You can see it when she smiles. I'll never live that down.
I imagine things improved from there.
We became best friends. Then we grew up and became what we are. Or were.
What do you think happened to Jessalyn?
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid thinking about it. I have my mind can get caught up in a real dark place. You know, when things around me get bad.
What do you mean?
Ignore me. I've been up way too long.
I feel like he's supposed to just be depressive, like a depressive type. But the way it's written, it's like, I don't know, like, what is with this guy?
Do you know anything about Clara's
He's too
past?
emo.
No. It's funny you ask.
Why is that?
I could tell Jess had something to tell me about Clara. She'd get so close and just stop dead.
She never told you anything?
I know Clara's mom died when she was young. And she ended up living with her cousin's family. But that's it.
So you and Jessalyn must have dated for quite some time.
Actually didn't start dating until a year ago.
Really?
We both dated other people, but nothing worked out. One day Clara had enough and sat us down and said, everyone knows you're gonna get married. Go to it already. Jess was mortified. I took her out to the coast since that always cheered her up. We talked through the night, and by the time the sun came
Yeah, I
up,
bet
it
you
just
talked through the
stopped
night.
sounding so silly.
Oops. I'm too busy eating french
I
fries
better get going.
to
Later.
click on stuff. I'm sorry for talking with my mouth full. Oh, it's not polite. Fine.
Check. That's done. Haven't done. Still have. Did that. Can't check. Can't check that off yet. Can't check that off yet.
Shut up. Oh. Eerie singing.
Singing? I think it's coming from upstairs.
Good for the upstairs. We've got shit to do. Gotta charge this phone, man.
Trying to recharge the battery.
Yeah, watch this.
can't do that.
Sorry. Sorry. You calm down, Nancy.
Let's see if all those oranges did the trick.
Yeah. It will do the trick, by the way. It just takes a while. Oh, I have to call Addison. Addison is, Jesselyn's friend that was there the night Jesselyn disappeared.
Hello?
Addison, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling to see if you can help me with something.
Is this about Jesselyn?
Yes?
I can't. I'm sorry.
The sooner we can find out what happened to her, the better her chances of survival.
Okay. I'll help with what I can.
The bedroom key is crossed out in the scavenger hunt. Do you know where it is?
No. Jesselyn must have found it, but I couldn't tell you where it is.
How's Jesselyn's relationship with Clara?
Okay. Maybe a little strained.
How so?
Jess used to call her Chairman Mom.
Wow.
Behind her back, of course.
Do you think Clara
So
could have anything to do with Jesselyn going missing?
I don't think Jess was afraid of Clara. But still, I can't say for sure.
What do you think of Colton?
What's to think? He's always been decent to me and Jess.
Can you walk me through what happened the night Jesselyn went missing?
She was about to get married, and I think the pressure of it was getting to her. It was supposed to be a night of blowing off some steam. Jess always loved a good scare. She used to make me sneak into scary movies with her when we were kids. So, in a weird way, spending the night searching for a ghost sort of made sense for a bachelorette party. At first, it was really fun. We were running around trying to scare ourselves silly. We were making these recordings like we were on a ghost hunter show. Then, things got strange.
Is there anything you remember that might help me find Jesselyn?
Sorry, I'm reading
No.
it.
Actually, wait. Hang on. Upstairs, there was this door. Jess was desperate to get it open. Between you and me, I was relieved that she couldn't figure it out.
Really? Why?
I could feel eyes on me all night long.
This one's great. Nancy's cutting right to the chase. She wants to know where
Did
the
you
secret
notice any
passageways
secret
are.
passages or tunnels while you were at the house?
Because they're always there.
No, but it was so drafty in there. It would surprise me if there weren't.
What were you doing at Thornton Hall that night?
A scavenger hunt, but I don't know. There was something strange about
That's
it.
why we found a scavenger
In what
hunt
way?
list.
Jess was looking for something toward the end of the night.
She's looking for the bedroom door key.
Desperately, it stopped being fun. That's all I know.
It's
How was Jesselyn acting that night?
She was classic Jess for most of the night.
Then something happened?
Yeah, we were in the house and suddenly she just screams. And then she's nowhere to be found.
What happened?
I was alone in the house, jumping at every noise, too afraid to move. It felt like hours. Then she came back. She wouldn't say what had happened. She wouldn't even talk to me. She wanted to be left alone. She went downstairs, and that was that.
You said things got strange. What did you mean?
It was her and me up in that freezing house, and I remember thinking, I'll never get to sleep. But then I started to feel fuzzy,
Fuzzy?
like I was underwater or something.
Carbon
I
monoxide
thought
poisoning.
Jess was gone again.
This is
I
wrong with
wanted to get up
everyone.
and find her, but I couldn't move. It was like this invisible hand was pinning me down. I heard a strange voice. It wasn't Jess. Then it was the morning. I was alone and Jess was gone.
You said you heard a voice.
Charlotte. I'm sure of it.
Did she say anything?
She sang. I only heard a little bit.
Would you consider yourself a believer in the paranormal?
If you'd asked that last week, I would have made some crack about Bigfoot.
And now?
And now I'm going to say that I don't believe. Because I'm afraid if I let myself believe, I'll be opening a door that no one can close.
Goodbye.
Bye.
That's Addison. We gotta change this background. Finster is alright. This is Castle Finster, which is from the Captive Curse. Definitely owl. I'm gonna save it. And yes, we're looking for tombstones. There's Wade. See? Woo! 54 souls.
No need to jump, just
Oh.
me.
Can you tell me about some of these stones?
I'll tell you what I can. But sometimes it's best to just look and listen.
He's so deep. Now tell me about that one? Okay. This one's blank. That's moving.
Did that.
Did that. Okay. Gonna stop the recording for a second.